Hey friends, welcome back to Crafter Support. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my paper pumpkin for the month of April. And this is the one, if you guys saw the opening of this is the one with 2 stamp sets. So I was really excited about that. I just have my block in here. We are going to be using Garden Green, which is a really pretty green color that I don't have in my normal like full-size blocks of ink, so I'm glad I got this one. And after seeing the color of this, because they're pretty much true to the color that's on the sticker that you see, so after seeing this I was like, I'm gonna have to get this one. So there's that. And with our paper pumpkin, I just want to remind you guys, this is a subscription box. You would get charged for this monthly if you placed your order, or you can pay for it. I think it's in like 3 months at a time, 6 months, and a year. Don't quote me on that. Check it out for yourself. I'll have a link below for you. But these are the kits that you get with everything you need to put some really cute things together. So this week, or this month, it is 9 cards, and they're super pretty. So we'll be getting back to that. It gives you the separate, if you put your stamps in the stamp sleeves, or you make your own stamp sleeves, you can put this inside of that so you know the name of the stamp set and all the stamps that go with it, which is super nice to have. And now we can get into the actual cards themselves that we want to make. So you're going to get all of your adhesives. You're going to get some cute little decorative pieces. Again, I already opened this up in a video, so if I don't know if that's on the Facebook page or if it's, I think it's on the Facebook page. I'll have that linked below as well in case you want to join that. And this one was really cool because it had these little wood pieces that you can punch out. And here are the cards. So I'm not going to be making all 9 cards on the video, but I am going to make one of each card for you so that you can kind of see how everything comes and get to kind of know how the kits work. All right, so the first one we're going to do, which I thought was very clever, I don't know why I've never made a card this way, but this is a tent fold cut. So this is a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. Let me just show you to make it easier. This is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cut down the middle. That makes a tent fold card. That's what makes it fold from top to bottom. And you get 2 cards out of one piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. But then instead of opening it from top, like from bottom to open up, they turned it on its side and opened it from like left to right. And I thought that was so clever. Why I've never thought of that, I don't know, but I thought it was really clever and I like the idea. So I wanted to start with this card first. So let's put our things aside and let's look at our instructions and see what it calls for us to do with that card. Okay, so this card is the bottom card. So see, they're each, so it'll say number 1, number 2, and number 3. It tells you what order to do everything. It walks you through everything. Super easy to do. If you're just into dabbling or you want to have some friends over and kind of create something, these kits are perfect for that. So a fun girls' night would be each of you could take turns paying for the kit, and then you guys could get together every month and put it together, and you would each get like 3 cards to take home. So that's a fun idea. So what we're going to do next is get this card going because I really thought it was super cute. So I see here I need my ink. I need the stamp that says "You've Been on My Mind." I need some Stampin' dots. So let me do this. So I need, it shows me here 2 of these for the little piece of punch out, and everything comes with it. So you have absolutely everything. I'm just a little disorganized in this. Okay, so here are the banners that we need. See the banner right there? Maybe like purposeful of how I'm showing you this. Okay, so here's the banner. We're going to cut it with, or we're going to stamp it with the gold side to the left, all right, because that's what it's showing. Now the stamp we need says "You've Been on My Mind," so it's the smaller of the 2 stamp packs. So we have 2, a big one with flowers and then some sentiments and 1 flower. And I'm just going to peel this one off. I'm going to lay it right there, and I can put these aside. And then it shows me I'm going to need one of these wooden leaves. So cute. I said this when I did the opening of this pack on Facebook page, on our Facebook group, and I said you can make the wood cutouts with your Cricut Maker. I think it's the, can you do it? Yes, I think it's the Cricut Maker, the Maker 3, I know for sure, and I believe the Explorer 3 maybe. Let me double check on that, and I'll put it over on the Facebook group. But you can cut your own wooden pieces, right? So we have that piece, and I think, oh, and we need a little purple strip. So we're going to pull out our purple strip. And if you were having like your gals over, you could easily have all of these pre-packaged in cute little envelopes or cute little clear packaging and make it so that everybody comes in, they pull their little package out. I could totally do that for you guys. You let me know if that's something you want to see how to set up for a girls' night. I'm all about girls' night. I'm all about parties. I'm all about celebrating and decorating and all of the things. So if you ever want ideas, seriously reach out, even if it's just on the Facebook group. I got your back, guys. That's what Crafters Support is all about. Having each other's backs, helping each other out. All right, so we have all of the pieces that we now need. And I believe it shows, it doesn't show, wait, it does, here and here. Okay, I need some of those little cute sequins. So we're gonna put this here as well. All right, and then we're gonna move everything so we can have all of the space that we need. And I'm just gonna tuck this under my markers so I can walk step by step through. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open our ink. So these come sealed, and you just need to open them. And I think the easiest way to open them is just to take your scissors very carefully. Guys, I'm very shaky and I'm not good. My hands aren't good right now, but very carefully, and just slice the sticker, and then your ink will pop open. All right, and now we need our ink blot. And what you're going to do to make this the easiest way possible, I want to make sure you can see this, is I use my mat to line everything up, and then I take my Stampin' block and I press down on it. That way there, I know that when I put it on the stamping block, no matter how I turn the stamping block, this is going to be straight, and then I can just press this way. So that's ready to go. And we need this little piece here with the gold foil to the left. Pretty simple, right? So now I'm going to take, and I'm going to press down with my little Stampin' dot, and I'm just going to go over the whole stamp, making sure I get enough ink because this is a new stamp and the ink just was opened. So I want to make sure that everything is nice and juicy. And I'm going to line it up right there. And then I'm going to, it shows it pretty much in the middle, so we'll do our best, right? So I'm just going to press right here, straight down. Try not to rock it, although mine is rocking because my hands are a little shaky, and pull it up. Perfect. That was great. Whoops. Okay, we're going to move that aside because we don't need it anymore. So this is good. We're going to let it dry. Going to put it aside. Just put it right here. How's that? Okay, so we're going to be using some of our sticky things. The first thing we want to put down is this piece of like purple vellum. It's not really vellum. It's a little thicker than vellum, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. And it looks like it goes right about here, almost completely over to the edge. So I'm going to take our little stickies and I'm going to put them on all the corners. These are just double-sided sticker, like sticky tape, if that's what you want to call it. And it's adhesive basically, and it's, you peel these little white pieces off the top, and then these will lay down and stay where they're supposed to be. So I'm just going to pull those off. And if you guys would ever like to get together, I can find a place. Like if you're local to me, we could find a place to get together and craft. Like I know Brandy and I talked about that before. It just like never happened with our schedule, but now I'm kind of on like a lonely schedule because Brandy's life is different and so is mine. So now I have some time to get together and hopefully Brandy can make it, but we could get together and craft. That would be so fun. That is really crooked. Let me see what I can do about that. Because I'm not all about the crooked. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Okay. Let me try and line this up and let's redo that. Okay. That is crooked still. It's a little further over than they show it, but that's kind of where I think it works for me to get it straight. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so there's that. And then I can put this on. Now, it shows to use, and you can use, which does it matter what size? It doesn't matter what size. Cool. Okay. So it shows that you can use these, I believe is what it wants us to use. Hold on, let me double check. I got to get my eyes here. Guys, I have new glasses coming. I think it just has those on there as well. So let's try that. It says it'll work, so I'm going to believe them. We're going to put some of these onto here. And if it doesn't work, you'll know. I would probably normally use my Tombow glue on this just because it's wood, like the veneer stuff, but I mean, they're saying this is going to work, so I'm going to go with it. Maybe I need my little picky tool. These are my reverse tweezers, guys. I keep them in my little section beside me because they help me like get things started, and they pick everything up in the reverse, so I don't need as much pressure to hold onto them. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so now it shows us we're going like at an angle, having it come up here, and we're just going to press down on those pieces where they're at. And let me see. Oh, it worked. We're good. That worked. Okay. I should not have doubted. All right. And now we have these pieces, and these are showing to use the Stampin' Dots. And how you know, in case you're not sure, I hope there's not a glare, but they show their little, what are these, hexagons? They show them, and that's where you put those. So these are going to be bumped up. And how I would suggest it is look and see where it's going to land on here, and then put it at the ends, because you obviously don't want to put it under any of the section that's going to be on the wood, or that will make it way higher. But if you do it on either end, it should fit perfectly. So let me show you what I mean. So I know that this side is going to be fine to put it there. And when we measured by laying it down, I know that all the way to the end is where I need it. So then we just peel the backings off. We line it up. Does that look right? That looks good. I like that. Just going to press this piece down first and see how it matches up perfectly. Had I put the dimensionals on where the wood was, it would have been like all wonky, and we don't want it wonky, right? So there's that. Now the only thing we have to do is put on these cute little gems, and it looks like there's one right here, and then it looks like there's a bigger one up here on the purple, and then it looks like we have one more big one over here. And look how cute that card's. Like, you're done. Now you could write all you want to write in here, stick a gift card in here, send it to a friend. That is really cute. I wasn't sure I was going to like it because of how, like, at first when I saw how they had laid it out, and I was like, is that going to look right, being that it's a tent fold cut, but it's from the side? And then I was like, that's genius. Look at that. Look how beautiful that card is. Okay, so that card is done. So now we have our next card. See how fast that was? That's the thing about these kits. They would be super fun. It doesn't take a lot of, like, there's not a lot of stress to these cards, I guess is what I'm thinking. It's a lot easier to, if you just have a group of friends together and you just want to hang out but get creative. you could still be like chatting while you guys make this. And if you don't make it the exact same as it describes, don't even worry about it. It's your card. You can do whatever you want with it. So the next one is we're going to need a different stamp. So I would suggest normally cleaning your stamp immediately after use, but for the sake of time that I have with videoing, I'm not going to clean my stamp right away. So don't tell anyone, but you clean your stamp right away. Okay, so now we're going to flip it upside down. You can see I've already used this one. We're going to kind of level it off like so, and then press straight down, and now it's on your stamp block. And it says I need another one of these. It's a little bit different. I'm just going to pull these out because I think we need a tree as well. So pull this out. And you see what I mean by if you had these already, your friends could just like move on to the next card and be creative and all of the things, and you wouldn't have to like really prep anything during your gals get together. It would all be prepped beforehand. Okay, so let me put that over there. You know what? I'm going to be like, where did I put that? So I'm just going to punch out a tree as well, because that's what we're going to do. All right. Put that there because we're going to need this for the next card. And it shows I need 2 of these, so we're going to keep these handy. I need one of these, so I'm going to pop out one of these. And I need one of these. It's going to go that way. And I think that's all. Now I just need the other card. Okay, so which card do I need? I need the one with the taller trees. So here's the taller tree one. And guys, look, they're already scored for you, so you don't need to worry about scoring anything. It's just you fold, press, ready to go. Okay, so here's this. I like how they're using this little block piece. I kind of feel like it's teaching you, because these kits are basically tools to teach you how to make cards and how to build on cards. And I like that they're just using a plain piece that changes the whole look of the card. Because look, if you just did this and this, all right, you have the green, and you could do this, like, understand, like, you could absolutely do this. Like, that's what you have. But then watch what happens when you put this behind it. Oh, amazing, right? So cute. I don't know. I love little things like this. I think it's so cute. So I'm going to put this on same way as we did before. We're going to use our little stickies here. I'm just going to do 4. There's plenty for you to do for all of your pieces here. And if you rather use a tape runner, like if you have a double-sided like tape runner or something like that, or if you want to use glue and you don't want to like really mess with the little stickies, because I mean, I have trouble with my fingers right now, so I know they're they can be a pain if you struggle with your fingers. But you could use whatever you wanted. Glue, you could use Elmer's glue, it wouldn't matter. Just be careful how much amount that you put on. All right, and then we're going to use these to put this piece on, because remember, it worked last time, so we're going to say it's going to work this time. That's just my scientific educational guess on that. I'm just going to put 3 on. I mean, if you're sending the card, maybe you could put more on, but like I said, you could also use glue. But these are working, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay, now this is going to go. All right, so here's one thing. I did mine a little differently because I have the base of mine coming this way. In the card, it's like this. No worries. Tilt it however you like. I'm going to put it like right, sort of in the same spot. I'm going to press it down. Okay, and then we're going to stamp, which I probably should have stamped first, but you guys get it. Like, you're getting it, right? This makes sense. Okay, so now I'm going to load up my stamp. I did use this on another project that I was doing. I don't remember what the project was, what I was making, but I did use it on something else. Was it the, you know what I think it was? I think it was this, the little milk carton that I made. That's what I used this stamp for. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of line this up. There's something on my mat right there and it's bugging me. It looks dirty and I want to clean it. Okay, we're gonna go straight down. We're gonna press, We're not going to rock it. We're just going to press it. Yay! It looks good. All right, we can put that away. Give it a second, make sure it's dry. And now it shows using 2 of the Stampin' dimensionals. And it shows you only using them on, okay, so if it's going to be on here, we're only going to put them where, again, the wood is not. So I'm going to put one here and one here. And that should work for me. Wait, what did I say I was going to do? Hold on. I'm going to do one here and here. Okay, so we're going to put it, yeah. Yes, I keep second guessing myself, but it's right. One there and one here. I'm going to pull off the ends. I'm going to flip it over. And you know what you could actually do is take a tape runner if you wanted to. You could take a tape runner, put yourself under control here, and just put some double-sided tape there, and that will hold it down on top of that. I kind of want it like right there. And then that kind of flattens it all out. So see how there's like some space between it? And by putting that double-sided tape down, this isn't going to flap up. But look how cute that was. And again, that was a super fast card to make. Very, very cute. Now let's move on to our third and final card. Okay, so last card, we need one of these with the gold rim on the outside. We need a thinner purple piece. We need a tree, our ink. We're gonna need these again, which they're so cute. And some adhesive, and we need a new stamp, right? So let's pull this one off and put this right here like so. And then we need the one that says have a beautiful birthday. So is this one right here. There we go. All right. So again, we're going to lay our stamp down as level as you can. Find your stamp block and press straight down. And now it's ready to go. So the first thing we want to do is we want to stamp this piece right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this for a second because it's kind of like in my way. I'm getting disorganized. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to open this ink pad. The bigger inks are easier to use, but I like it for if you're not a huge, like, if you don't have a lot of space, these little Stampin' dots are perfect. You can re-ink these as well. So you just pat it all on. And guys, if you're ever like patting on a big ink pad or you're patting on a word and like it's a minute before, like a few seconds, and it's just sitting there, if you just breathe on it, it will like moisten up the ink for you to go ahead and stamp. All right, so that looks pretty good. And then we're just, see, I kind of think that's a little splotchy. I'm gonna re-ink that up because I don't want it to come out bad. But this is a new stamp that I haven't used, so that can happen. So don't, I mean, you can rub an eraser over it, you can rub it against your hand before you use it. Normally they're okay, but this one does look a little blotchy, so that looks better. All right, we're gonna come straight down, press. I'm really gonna give this a good press because it was a little blotchy looking. I'm gonna pull that off. It still looks a little blotchy. I probably should have ran my adhesive, like I have this adhesive eraser, so like if you get glue, like there's a thing on here, if you do this, it'll take it off, so it'll just clean stuff. And you can do that with your ink pads or your inks, or no, with your stamps, and then that will just like, I don't know how to explain it. It just makes them print or press smoother. I don't know why. It just does. Okay, so there's that. Not perfect, but good enough. And I'm sure whoever I send this to will love it, regardless if it's absolutely perfect or not. All right, so now let's look at the picture of what we need to do. We've already inked it. now we need to get everything in place. So the first piece, well, actually the first thing I want to do is fold my card. Move that there. Use my bone folder to press this down. And then I'm going to layer this up. It kind of looks like they have it directly in the center and maybe a little bit low, like down here. Okay, so I'm going to say that's where that's going to go. And then they have the tree. So the tree's like right there. And I think it goes this way. That's the way it shows. And then this piece goes on top like that. Okay, we can do that. We got this. So now we're going to put our... So you know what, guys? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go crazy and I'm going to use this. Again, you can still use those, but my fingers are not working great. So there's that. See how quick that was? But these are great too. Like I said, you don't need to have all of the everything. You just need to have what you need, right? We can do anything if we have the right tools and a little bit of knowledge and a lot of YouTube. That's what I say. Okay, so now we're going to apply this to here. This will work on here, I'm sure, because this is like good sticky stuff. All right, so we're going to pull this down a tiny bit, it shows. And I'm going to press down. That's good. And now we're going to put our dimensionals. Again, we're going to put them off to the side. So I'm probably going to put one down under here and one under here, and we should be good. So let's put one down here. And let's put one up here. Yes, that'll work. I mean, you could actually, what you could do for more security, especially if you're sending this, is put adhesive on that piece as well. And that would just keep it, you know, flat down on, so it wouldn't be lifting. I might do that with the other one as well if I can. So I did smudge my, let me line this up. I did smudge a little bit of my ink. You do have to let this dry sometimes, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay. So this one is almost done. Wait, we have to put our pretties on. So our pretties are going, so it shows a big one up here, like in the clouds. It shows a tiny one a little bit down here. And then it shows another big one right about there. And look at that. Look how cute these cards turn out to be. I'm excited. I love cards that are easy to put together that I can just sit down and not, I don't want to say mindlessly do, but be able to make really cute cards and not have to use a lot of brain power, because sometimes I'm just like, I just want to create. I don't want to have to think of all these different, make all these different decisions. This takes that away and lets me either make what I want or follow the directions. And look how cute those are. That turned out really, really cute. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I'll have all the information down below. I will encourage you. This is like a little sneak peek. I think I'm allowed to show you this. I don't really know. So if I'm not allowed, I apologize. Stampin' Up. Take the video down. I don't know what to tell you, but definitely if you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, get on there. I'll have a link below. You can hop on and you can subscribe for the month of in between April 11th and May 10th, and you will get May's box. You'll get it in May. And I don't know if this is like a hint, but it says, I think it says perfect for Mother's Day and more. That's what I'm guessing this little thing says. So I don't know what the little stamp says, but this could, oh, you're the best there is. So maybe this is like a hint of what's coming out, but super cute. I don't want you guys to miss out. But again, it is a subscription box. You can cancel anytime you want, but I still want you guys to know that. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you on Monday. All right, guys. Bye.